Hello, this is the Grief Time channel. Today we're going to tell you which celebrities have passed away. Videos are published every day, subscribe and press the bell.
Chopres, American musician who founded the rock band El Rayo X and worked with many other performers including Jackson Browne, Linda Ronstadt, Ry Cooder, Bonnie Raitt, Warren Zevon, Curtis Mayfield, and Dolly Parton. He mastered such a wide variety of instruments that Acoustic Guitar magazine referred to him not as a multi-instrumentalist but instead as a maxi-instrumentalist. On stage, Lindley was known for wearing garishly colored polyester shirts with clashing pants, gaining the nickname the Prince of Polyester. The majority of the instruments that Lindley played are string instruments, including violin, acoustic and electric guitar, upright and electric bass, banjo, mandolin. American jazz saxophonist, composer, and bandleader. Shorter came to mainstream prominence in 1959 upon joining Art Blakey's Jazz Messengers, for whom he eventually became the primary composer. In 1964, he joined Miles Davis's second Great Quintet and then co-founded the jazz fusion band Weather Report in 1970. He recorded more than 20 albums as a bandleader. Many shorter compositions have become jazz standards, and his music has earned worldwide recognition, critical praise, and commendation. Shorter won 12 Grammy Awards. He was acclaimed for his mastery of the soprano saxophone since switching his focus from the tenor in the late 1960s. English musician and record producer, best known as the bass guitarist for the Britpop band Pulp, which he joined in 1989. As a record producer, he produced songs and albums by M.I.A. Florence the Machine, The Long Blondes, and Arcade Fire. Mackey was born in Sheffield on 10 November 1966. In his early years, he attended Hucklow first and middle schools with friend Richard Hawley. They would later play together as members of Pulp. He attended Hindley House Comprehensive in Sheffield before undertaking further studies at Richmond College of Further Education. Before joining Pulp, he played bass for another Sheffield band called Trolley Dog Shag, who were featured alongside Pulp on a Dola Busters compilation album in 1987. American rhythm and blues pianist whose sound was influential in the development of rock and roll. His piano playing incorporated the boogie-woogie styles of Pete Johnson, Meade Lux Lewis, and Albert Ammons, the jazz style of Jelly Roll Morton, and the rhythm and blues style of Fats Domino. Steve Huey of AllMusic noted that, at the peak of his game, Smith epitomized New Orleans R&B at its most infectious and rollicking, as showcased on his classic signature tune, Rockin' Simumunia and the Boogie Woogie Flu. Smith was born in the Central City neighborhood of New Orleans. He was influenced by the innovative work of Professor Longhair. American composer, conductor, and oboist known for his film and television scores. He composed music for well-known television series of the 1960s and 1970s, including Mission Impossible, Gilligan's Island, The Man from UNCLA, Shotgun Slade, Roots, and Star Trek. Early in his career, he collaborated with Stanley Kubrick, scoring several of his earliest films. Fried was nominated for 5 Primetime Emmy Awards, winning once in 1977 for Roots, and was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Original Score for the documentary Birds Do It, Bees Do It, 1974. American R&B singer who was one of the first artists to record material by Burt Bacharach and Hale David successfully. He performed with moderate success starting in 1961. His hits include I Can't Break Away, I Don't Want to Cry, Any Day Now, I Keep Forgettin', and All Over the World. Jackson was born in Winston-Salem, North Carolina in 1937. He grew up in Lata, South Carolina, singing in a gospel group, and moved to Pittsburgh when he was 13. Between 1957 and 1959, he was a member of the Dell Vikings, singing lead on the 1957 release Will It. After leaving the group, he was discovered by Luther Dixon when he opened for Jackie Wilson at the Apollo Theater. Tom Verlaine was an American singer, guitarist, and songwriter, best known as the frontman of the New York City rock band Television. Verlaine was born Thomas Joseph Miller in Denville, New Jersey on December 13, 1949. His father, Victor Andrew Miller, 1921-2008, was of Lithuanian heritage, only Lisalf originally Militsikal Wazaka, but born in Coatbridge, Scotland. His mother, Lillian Liam Barbara Dobkowes Kes 1921-2005 was originally from Pennsylvania and over Raytheim and Saxon. Tom's father worked first as a maintenance man and later as a sales manager. Tom had a twin brother, John Peter Miller. As a bass player in high school, Connor formed the band Explosive Generation with his brother Gary Lee Connor and Mark Pickerel. That band later evolved into Screaming Trees with the addition of singer Mark Lanegan in 1985. The band moved from their native Ellensburg, Washington to Seattle in the late 1980s to join that city's burgeoning alternative rock scene. Connor played on 7 studio albums with Screaming Trees until the band split in 2000. While he was with Screaming Trees, Connor formed the side project Solomon Grundy, in which he performed lead vocals and guitar. That band released an album in 1990, and during that period Connor also joined a live lineup of Dinosaur joint along with the other members of De La Soul. Jolicoeur was a member of the collective Native Tongues. Jolicoeur co-wrote the Gorillaz song Feel Good Inks, which featured De La Soul and won a Grammy Award in 2006 for Best Pop Collaboration with Vocals. Jolicoeur was born in Brooklyn, New York City to Haitian-American parents, but he grew up in the Long Island hamlet of East Massapequa. In his teen years, he attended Amityville Memorial High School in the Amityville area of Long Island, where he met and became friends with Vincent Mason, Kelvin Mercer, and Paul Houston. After they had separate solo spells in local groups, Jolicoeur, Mason, and Mercer eventually decided to form a rap group themselves, reuniting under the name De La Soul. American singer and songwriter known for his recording of Money, That's What I Want, which was the first hit single for the Motown record label. He is also known for his songwriting work in association with producer Norman Whitfield. Together they penned such songs as I Heard It Through the Grapevine, War Just My Imagination Crunning Away With Me, and Papa Was a Rollin' Stone. In 2004, Strong was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame alongside Whitfield. Strong was born in West Point, Mississippi, on February 5, 1941, the only boy in a family of 6 children born to Barrett Strong Shore, a minister. His family moved to Detroit, Michigan, when he was 4 years old, and his father bought him a piano soon after.